Sorry, there we go. Microphone's in a weird place. Hold on. There we go. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I had to real quickly take a drink of water. Oh. Oh. I feel like a plank of wood. I got the meat sweats. I just had lunch. Oop, we're in Mackay. I got the meat sweats. Ooh. I just had lunch. And I'm really feeling it. Last time, Draco, Nemesis, whoever else is here, if you remember, we just did DLC 4. And of course, you as well. You know, one day I'm gonna learn the shield spell. You have grand stomach pain. Is it from yesterday's Chinese food? Ugh. Ugh. Is it from yesterday's Chinese food? That might be it. And a bit today. Ah, I see. I see. Hard soldier. Ouch. In the past, entering and leaving Mackay was forbidden, but since the lady from the statue left, other ladies have also began to travel to the outside world, one after another. Draco. Draco, I want to know something. I have been inspired. I have been inspired. Adrenaline rush. I forget what is Aku's fucking quote. It's like, Aku's inspired. Adrenaline rush. Today's one day I won't let go. Yeah, we already did all these. This is our cooking competition. Complete all Palace of the Earth Spirit songs on easy and hard. Former hell. Now you gotta level them up. Alright, Draco. So, I've been writing that backup character's backstory. Tell me, I want to know more about this business with the elves and the humans. Tell me, what about those islands? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I like the sound of that. God, I got the meat sweats. Holy shit. Oh, the meat sweats. Ooh. I'm also now realizing it's 6:30. 7:30. Huh. Was that intentional? Or no? Was that intentional or no? Do you think that was intentional? Rugged mountains, huh? Well, okay, so every area has a gatherer that takes you 30 minutes to request them to gather stuff, right? Well, if you add all of the areas up, you will be left with 30 minutes in a day after doing a full gather. So you can actually still do things in a day, even if you gather with everybody. And I think that's probably intentional. Because then you wouldn't just end the day right there. You could also call in, like, go shopping. That's a very, very smartly designed game mechanic right there. Okay. So, yeah. I was inspired by that little story right there, so I decided to make something pretty similar. It's not done yet, unfortunately. But I wanted to work in the character's backstory into the actual lore itself. Because you have to get these certain feats, you actually have to have the backstory for them, so yeah. Mushrooms are cute. Please don't step on them. There were some other questions. I got so many questions about the campaign. I love it. Most of them aren't lore questions. Most of them are just, like, mechanical questions. I have so many. But that's not important. What is important is Louise! And her electric suitcase. Ugh. Are you going out, Miss Louise? Yes, I'm going out to the human world. You sure love the human world? I love humans. That's a bit weird. I wish for prosperity in business. In some stories, magicians are always occupied by a black cat. Why is that? Because black cats represent magic transformation. Mystic... What? And independence. I think that's true. What do you think, Draco? Hey! Do you represent magic? What's wrong with you? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I got a new cupboard recently, so he's just kind of sitting in there like a box. I got a new, like a little cupboard. And he really likes it. So he's just kind of sitting in there right now because it's completely empty. There's no drawers in it. He's just sitting. Many magicians believe black cats are a good omen, able to dispel bad luck and bring us power, helping us with magical rituals. Yes! That's why my family has kept them for 200 years! Our home, many different... Forgotten dwarven fortresses. Oh yeah, that's kind of what the dwarves do. Is it true? Who knows? Is there an ocean on the southern section of the world? Why isn't Socrates a black cat then? Because Socrates is so adorable. True enough. Ellen, Fua, Ellen's magic shop. I wanna... Sun Witch. It's Fua, Ellen's magical shop, Draco. Do you not understand what that means? Fua. What the fuck is a Fua? But what is a Fua, Draco? Also, dwarven fortresses. So, like, Skyrim? I'm assuming the dwarves are still a thing. You even said they were. Are we talking, like, Skyrim style or more like... rock and stone? Fairy dew. Rock and stone. 18 seconds. Rock and stone. Rock and stone. Up, 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 up. Rock and stone, rock and stone. I see, I see, I see. Alright. Well, sounds good then. Done. Gotta be fast with that. I'm happy. Hmm. They're kind of like Tolkien-esque dwarves. Not quite Tolkien. A little bit different, I assume, but okay, I get it. Ellen! Welcome to the advertisements. Dreamy home cooking filet western refreshing sweet. The hell is Garden of Life? Sweet, dreamy, western, home cooking filling. Filling western. Sweet, dreamy. Sweet, dreamy, home cooking refreshing. I can do that. Scones. Butter flour. Butter flour. Okay, let me put dreamy, sweet. These aren't sweet automatically. I thought scones were supposed to be sweet. And a potato. Cooking. Already filling. Refreshing. Oh, a fig. Refreshing, dreamy, sweet home cooking. Ellen. Ellen. Aya, why the fuck are you in Mackay? Welcome back, Draco. So Aya comes to Mackay, apparently. Well, at least she's not writing newspapers anymore. So much fua fua. Oh no! I lost my powers as soon as I was gonna throw it. Aya likes home cooking, which I find crazy. Is that not crazy? Aya seems like a home, like someone who would just hate their home. Am I right? Am I right or am I right, boys? Fucking fua fua candy. I literally have to run around picking up candy. Fua fua candy. Curses! I like it. The islands are... I think I'm gonna make like a counterpart. I'm gonna make like a little counterpart to it. Maybe like somewhere... Maybe racism. Yeah! That sounds fun. Put fucking sticky rice in there instead. Luis! Western sweet. Can't be filling. She likes aquatic and small portion. So somehow this is not aquatic. I don't know how. But sweet. So Western, photogenic, small portion sweet. Oh, hill giant. Hill giants aren't the smartest, so that would make sense, yeah. Aquatic. Oh. Fua Fua candy. Damn it. I hope these don't disappear. Chillable. Low alcohol. Okay. Next time I'll travel to the west. Cocktail. Candy explosion! Fua Fua candy! What the fuck? During upheaval. I see. Does the world have a standardized currency then, or no? I wish I could tell how many I had. Cutting board, aquatic, fresh, raw, particular. Bamboo, broccoli, shrimp. Put a fucking mushroom in there. Yeah, literally put a mushroom in there. Not poison. Okay. Drunk shrimp in bamboo. Scotch. Oh shit, it does disappear. Okay, I actually have to like go out and collect all of it. Cocktail. Sweet. Beer. Once more. I have like blows through dishes, man. Spent time on the sea. I see. Okay, Scotch. Correct. Yep, Scotch. High alcohol. Do people generally avoid the ocean? Fungus. Strength boosting. Aquatic. Okay, so take out premium. Let's go with fungus. Mushroom made in tip-top pot. What do you don't like mild? Aquatic. Fresh. This is strength boosting. Fungus specialty mild. No. Okay, so we have like a semi-mixed currency. Secret mushroom. Do you like Japanese? Mountain delicacy, aquatic, fresh, raw fungus. Fresh fungus. I could make it mountain delicacy, and I could make it particular. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm assuming it... Does it go normal D&D where it's 10... The currency is in 10 increments, or is it 100? So 100 copper makes a silver, 100 silver makes a gold, 100 silver makes a gold, 100 gold makes a platinum. Or is elytrum also in there? I know most people don't use that shit. Why am I talking about money with you? I don't know. There was a particular reason I was. No. No! No! I just asked Google, because I was thinking like, damn, this is really hard. What do I do here? I just asked Google. Is that true? Hold on. I just asked Google, hey Google, what's the best dish for Mima? And it said the best dish was a fucking pork ball. But that's wrong! But it's a single thing, yeah. What about a beef bowl? It's a single increment. Meat, home cooking, filling. That's wrong. Google is wrong. There has to be something better. Thing is, she doesn't like premium. We could go with a rice ball. No, that cannot be right. There's no way. Thieves, I see. Is there a particular reason it was abandoned? Okay, mountain delicacy, aquatic. So give me my aquatic dishes that are not premium. We can work aquatic. No, we need to work strength boosting because we can't add strength boosting. So we need to work strength boosting because we can't add it. Here we go. Power soup. It's meat. You like raw. It's strength boosting and mountain delicacy, which you both like. We can add... Fuck. Okay. Strength boosting. That's aquatic strength boosting. Shit, man. I don't know. This is hard. These stats do not go together very often. It's aquatic and strength boosting. We can add mountain delicacy and fungus. Oh, hold on. Wait, Draco. We're doing this. We're working this here. We're working it, Draco. We're working it. Aquatic and refreshing. Aquatic and fresh, I believe we can add. Aquatic and fresh, I believe we can add. Does this add premium? Yes. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, aquatic and fresh, right here. Pufferfish. Hold on, Draco. We're working it. Okay, aquatic and fresh. We got that. Mountain delicacy and fungus. We can so that's 2 ingredients down. We need something raw. Do we have anything strength boosting and raw? Damn it. We need a 2 ingredient or up to 3 ingredient strength boosting raw. What about particular? They're just it's an unstable currency. I see. An unstable currency. Were you I know why I was wanted to ask you about this. It's really cool talking about campaigns, but there's a particular reason. Are we using standard starting gold or not? Where the fuck is particular... Oh, there it is. Nope. There was even a point where 30 Elytrum was equal to a single copper piece. It's an unstable currency. Fuck! Okay, standard starting gold, then, okay. I was just wondering. Because I'm very conflicted right now between two different things. Filling, good with alcohol, mild. I'll ask you, Drake. I'll actually ask your opinion on this. So... I rolled out, assuming I did assume we used just standard starting gold, so I rolled it out, and I got okay. I actually got almost exactly, like average. But I am having conflictions between what I want to do here. So... there is an ability called Scout's Evasion, which is a maneuver, right? And what it does is, for one attack, you can roll your superiority dice. You gain that number in AC, and then for that attack, and then if the attack still hits you, you take half damage from it, right? Now, I can pick that up on Iris with Superior Technique, which would make me even more of a tank. But that takes up my fighting style, and I currently have defensive. Do you think that is good? Or do you think having a 19 for AC is good? Which one would you personally pick? As I try and figure out Mima. Power soup, man. I think that's it. Meat, seaweed. Yeah, that adds premium, unfortunately. It's a 1d6, because I get it from the fighting style, not the actual class itself. It's a 1d6. Even still, I'd probably mainly be using it for the fact that you just take half damage, right? You just take half damage. Even if the attack does hit you, you just cuts damage in half. It is a limited resource, but I think it works pretty well with Stone's Endurance, right? The thing I get from my race, from Goliath, where I can just roll a d12 plus my con and I reduce that amount of damage. They both cost your reaction, but they essentially do what is the same thing, right? It'd make me even more of a tank, but 1 AC can matter a lot. There have been a lot of times where if my AC was 1 higher, it would prevent me from going down in like an extended fight. And I might not always have that. It's a limited resource. Sour. Aquatic fresh sea delicacy. Oh, a lamprey would also work. It also had signature to it. Okay, let's try this. We gotta get our candy. Go pick up the candy. We gotta go pick up the candy. Pick up the candy. I got so much fua candy. It really is. It's difficult because, like, honestly, there are fucking like 6 of us, right? There's 6 players. I think I might go with Scout's Evasion. The only issue with Scout's Evasion is I'd have to change up my armor. Because you can't use it with heavy armor, so I'd have to buy scale mail. I'd have to buy scale mail. And I don't know what I don't know what I'd do with my fucking chainmail, so I think hordes are gonna be fine. I think hordes are gonna be just fine. There's no doubt we're eventually just gonna have like good. There's 6 of us. We're gonna have good area control. Someone is probably going to play a sorcerer, or a cleric, or a bard, or something that has like good area control. So I don't feel like hordes are gonna be that much of a problem because there could be more than one of them. Like if we have like 2 fucking clerics. We're fine. We're fine. It's just Scotch. Fua candy. Fig. Sweet. Potato. Well, she like it. Good. Ah, yeah. Slut. Take it. Stimulated. Bones. Beer. Probably. It's just, assuming my dex isn't absolute trash, which it probably won't be, I'll have +2 dex, which means my AC will still be 18. I'll have disadvantage on stealth, but that literally doesn't matter. Like, what am I going to do for stealth anyways? How am I going to stealth? I can't. I can't stealth. Even though I actually, funnily enough, I think the Fomorians have this. I'm pretty sure they have stealth proficiency, funnily enough. Let me check. I'm almost certain they do. I'm pretty sure they do. The page of the Fomorians on 136. They do, actually, yeah. For 7 deadly sins. Yeah, how tall? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh god, my dyslexia kicked in there. No, she's actually double my height. She's not quite double my height, but she's a little bit. She is 30 feet tall. I am 17 feet tall. She's way larger than I am. Although, at level 3, I will be larger than her. Because I'll be 36 feet tall when I activate my thing. So that'll be cool. That is true, yes. Literally at level 3, I can grow to gigantic and become 36 feet tall, so... That's a good representation of height. You know what? Call it a hot take. Call it a bad bait. I did not enjoy 7 Deadly Sins very much. Fua candy. Thanks for the candy, oh, not Ellen. So much goddamn candy. I'm gonna be picking up candy for the rest of my life. Yes, she is exactly 30 feet tall. I did not enjoy 7 Deadly Sins. It was good, but I don't know. It's hard to describe. What did you think of it, Draco? That was good. Oh damn, 2 customers means you get 2 Fua candies. Nice, Western. Mima! This and the fungus. Fucking damn it. Gibbity toilet demo. Mima. I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember... Well, honestly... I wouldn't call it just... Listen, man. That entire show... the entire series was a trial. Every second of the shit... The shit he puts up with is fucking comical. The shit he puts up with is fucking comical at some points. The entire fucking... His entire existence from start to end is a fucking trial, not gonna lie. And from the very beginning, it's this fucking awful comical tragedy where everything that seems to happen is just horrible for him. It's pretty funny. That is true. That is true. Mima! Mima, I'm here to get feedback from the drunk shrimp in bamboo. Very good. It's light, yet it still retains its sweetness. The rich texture of shrimp pairs very well with the refreshing fragrance of bamboo. It made for a wonderful meal that I won't soon forget. Awesome. You always have high expectations, Miss Mima, so I was a bit worried. That's true. It's true that I am not easy to please, but the fact that you managed it means you're also very skilled. Mima, I'm back. Isn't the weather nice today? Acids and bases. Acids give proteins and bases gain proteins. Or rather, acids gain electron pairs and bases give electron pairs. That would mean... Oh, holy shit, she responded to me. It looks like Miss Mima is busy again. Maybe another time. Oh, you're here. Entertain yourself with something for a bit. I have something to mull over, so please pardon me for a moment. It's fine. I won't disturb you any further. Wow. She responded. Alright, Draco. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Scale mail might be good. But I need to know my stats first. If I get, like, stupid high dex, like, if I get, like, somehow really, really stupid high dex, I'll just pick leather armor. Because for some reason, you can only use Scout's evasion with medium or light armor. Not heavy, even though it's a fighter-specific thing. I'll be right back. Let me run to the bathroom as well. Alright, I'm back. Hmm. Yep. Ugh. Oh. There we go, sorry. Had to fix something. Alright. Who's ready for more Luis? Are you up to, Miss Louise? What are you up to, Miss Louise? You're here, Mystia! I'm making some snacks. Do you know about raindrop cake? No. I do! Is it supposed to be raindrop cake? It doesn't look like one I remember. That's right, raindrop cake itself is a traditional snack usually made with glutinous rice powder dipped in soybean flour. Yeah. Damn. Maybe I should rewatch it with a new mindset. It's just... It feels... You know what it feels like? It has a similar writing problem as... a lot of stuff in... another show I don't like. Probably because of the similar writing problem. It has a similar writing problem that Adventure Time does. Where it feels very rushed. Even the moments that are supposed to be powerful feel very rushed and like they aren't given enough time. And I get why that is. But I feel like if you would have just let it go for a little bit longer, it could have been better. That is Netflix, yeah. That's right, but then a certain snack shop used something like chili powder to No! No! Chili jam! No! No! Please, not the chili jam! That doesn't belong in there! It's fried rice! Chili jam. No! Chili jam. Chili jam. Chili jam. God damn, it's horrible. I wish Minariko appeared in this game. So she could teach those English people a lesson. Actually, you know what's funny about, speaking of English people? Remember how we said this place is a lot like, Alice in Wonderland? That being Makai. Remember how we said this place looks a lot like Alice in Wonderland? Draco. The game this comes from. The game this fucking comes from. See the writing on the walls, yeah. The game that Makai comes from is called The Tale of Eastern Wonderland. Sorry, The Story of Eastern Wonderland. Yep. Anyways, but then a certain... we already read that. Oh, so that's how it is. Dishes can be upgraded, too. I heard from those who've tried it. From the raindrop cake, it melts in the mouth and goes into your mouth. But melts the moment it goes into your mouth. I've always wanted to try making it. I'm curious to see how it turns out, too. I'll help. I'm not brave enough to have a world-class chef like you help me. Let's do it together. What? World-class chef? You're wrong about that. I've left this world behind. I am the chef over heaven. I am the great cook over the world. I alone stand amongst the stars, for I alone am the honored one. Alright, it's done. Looks like it turned out great. Can I try it? Sure, we made it together after all. Here. I'll help myself to one then. Oh, really? It does melt in your mouth. Huh? That is a cup of my homework, but don't make it seem obvious. Oh yeah? Who did I copy that from, Draco? Who did I copy that from? You're about to get Gandhi'd, motherfucker. Sorry, Martin Luther King. You're about to get Martin Luther King'd. Oh, I thought you were talking about what I said. Tale of Eastern Wonderland. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zune just probably read Alice in Wonderland or saw the original animated movie and thought, I can do this. I can do this, but better. And then he made fucking Makai. And he's like, yeah. He probably, because he was in college at the time, he probably saw it, like, with who would become his wife. He probably saw it with who would become his wife on, like, fucking spring break one day. By the way, his wife loves Touhou, and even contributes to a lot of, like, making a lot of the games. Make my own Alice in Wonderland with blackjack and hookers. I'ma make my own Alice in Wonderland with blackjack and hookers. How did that become so fucking popular, man? You know, that's from, like, I think the second episode. I'm pretty sure that is from the second episode of Futurama. I'm pretty sure Bender says something like, I'm gonna go make my own amusement park with blackjack and hookers. That's so good. When was the second episode released? That meme is ancient, but people still say it to this day. It was 1999. Literally almost 30 years later, people are still saying it. It's such an iconic line, though. It's such an iconic line. Bite my shiny metal ass. It's so good. Alright. It really does melt in your mouth. I'm sure it'll be great with the summer. It does taste pretty good now. Next time, the next step is to figure out how to... Why is that your next step? Do you have a problem with this dessert? What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with it, but as creative bloggers, I'd like to show my audience more combinations. I'll go and make my own Twitch with blackjacks and hookers. Forget the Twitch. I know he says, like, I'll make my own amusement park with blackjack and hookers. Forget the amusement park. Nah, screw the whole thing. Walks away. Coming up with new things isn't easy. So I see, having to come up with new things all the time isn't easy. Yeah, you're fucking right, holy shit. I already have a few ideas, actually. Raindrop cake is silky like crystal. Silky? What? Who uses that expression? I swear. So my idea is to add a blooming flower to its core, giving it a more reverent and energetic feel. I see. I see. Oh, that does also remind me, speaking of creating things. Okay. Blackjack and hooker. I'll make my own Alice in Wonderland with blackjack and hookers. Fuck it. Fuck Alice in Wonderland. Actually, screw the whole thing. But he didn't. He literally made his own Alice in Wonderland and called it Mackay. Huh? What? Why? You better watch out, Draco. Fuck you. Give me a second. Huh. Okay, that's crazy. Okay. Immunity to bludgeoning. Nah, it's just the horns, man. They're really hard to break. Immunity to bludgeoning damage. I can't believe you haven't been raving about what I put in that dungeon yet. That's crazy. Wow, that's a great idea. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Although, when I say blooming flower, I never actually thought about which flower to add into it. If I mess that up, it might ruin any beauty it has. I want the flower and the crystal to come together from a beautiful whole, regal and full of life. Lotus. with its shape, I don't think adding that into the raindrop cake is possible. What does a raindrop cake look like? Whoa! Holy fuck. What the fuck? You thinking about things for the campaign? You thinking about things for something else? This is unexpected, Draco. This is a raindrop cake it's not called raindrop because it, like, everything all at once. It's not like a raindrop. Okay. The reason it's called raindrop cake is not because you eat it during rainy days. It's because it literally looks like a raindrop. And people usually put roses in them. A rose is too eye-catching. Exact opposite of what I want to achieve. Oh, people usually put roses in them. What about snow ears? Snow ears? Isn't that a type of fungus? It's not a type of true flower, but thin petal. It's a thin petal, so it looks like a flower in bloom. Fuck it, broccoli. No. That's absolutely horrific and disgusting. More importantly, it's soft and bouncy, and it's also semi-transparent. Snow ear, interesting. Oh! I've been trying to ask you this about the campaign. Draco, when I create something, say like a bomb or something, does it use the bomb's normal DC? Or does it use my DC? Which one? Because I know different DMs do different things, and I want to play with these mechanics a bit. Oh, I need a stretch. Oh. All right. Ooh. Huh. Okay, it would be my DC. Alright. That's pretty good. That allows certain builds to kind of be viable. You're in Raindrops Cake. You're a genius! I'm, like, totally in awe right now. What? Did you just... Whatever. It's nothing, I just thought about it because I ran into some recently. Recently, you're the one who... Really, you're the one who thought of such a creative idea. You're too humble. I'm sure your ideas won't pale in comparison to mine. But... want to try getting creative yourself? What? Just try it. I look forward to seeing what your creativity can come up with. When you put it like that, I kind of want to do it now. Alright, I'll try coming up with my own raindrop cake too. Raindrop cakes. Default. These are a Japanese dish, I believe. Raindrop cakes. Still clear raindrop cake. Made from tuna, both combined with sea urchin, forming an elegant view of yellow like premium... Huh? Sesame seed bottom. It has... okay. Further enhances the texture. Also feels bad to think about it. Fate being a desert rather than a delicacy. Fine crystal. Okay. Odd. It is expensive, aquatic... 128, damn. Expensive, aquatic, premium, refreshing, small portion, and dreamy. It's a 4-ingredient dish. Alright, Draco, let's get going. Your magic shop seems to be doing pretty well, Ellen. I'm thankful for everyone's continued patronage of Fua Ellen's. Ellen. I'll keep up the effort, of course. By the way, I also know a magician who runs a shop in Gensokyo. It's a line of work many magicians choose. Different magicians run different styles of shops. It's very interesting. Style? In that case, rather than a magic shop, it's more like Miss Marissa is running a garbage everything shop. Everything shop. She accepts any request, big or small, from resolving incidents to finding lost cats, although she doesn't seem to get a lot of requests due to her nonchalant personality. That's so sad. Sunwitch. What makes her a sunwitch? Alright, Draco, I feel like I know a lot now. Ads are starting in 1 minute. I feel like I know a lot now. Now I can confidently make a build in the campaign. Any magician who's able to run such a magic shop must be a very interesting person. I'd really love for us to get acquainted. The two of you give off completely different vibes, but I'm sure you'd be good friends. That's great to hear. Speaking of, what kind of magic shop are you running, Miss Ellen? Fua Ellen's magic shop is a very adorable shop. It mainly sells magical potions I've made and other magical gadgets. We also accept any and all magic-related requests. Very true. Another artifact magic shop would be very different from a wizard or a cleric magic shop. Yes, that is true. I mean, keep in mind, the Moria Shrine even has their own magic shop, and they just sell, like, charms and shit. We also accept any and all magic-related requests. Magic potions? You mean those legendary potions made with all sorts of strange and exotic materials? Oh, nothing like that. It's all common everyday material. I guess it was just a rumor. What kind of magic potions and gadgets do you make? Amulets that cure back pain, potions that boost one's confidence. That kind of stuff. You can even make potions that control minds, Miss Ellen? That's amazing. Thank you. I'm happy to hear you say that. Mind if I ask what potion is made of? What this potion is made of? Confidence boosting one? It requires... Huh? And frog? That sounds horrible. Don't put it in your mouth. Yes. It's just called alcohol. Frog. So this is a bunch of strange and exotic stuff. Aren't those pretty common? That's true too. Oh. Forgot about the dishes. That's true too. In any case, if your business is doing well, it means your potions are very effective, right? Yep, very effective. I want to give them a try. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll pass. Well then. Okay, sorry, I was just reading through the scouts evasion again, Draco. I was actually wrong. It adds the... So, if you were wearing light or medium armor, you can expend 1 superior dice as a reaction, adding the number rolled to your AC. It doesn't... It adds it until the start of your turn, which is pretty good. It adds it until the start of your turn, and then that specific attack, if the attack still hits, you take half damage from it. So that's good, but it restricts you. You can't use heavy armor with it, though. So you basically have to be a dex build in some way. You have to, like, have some dex, which is unfortunate. That also costs a full reaction. It's kind of like shield, but... Yeah. It's kind of like shield, but potentially a bit better than shield. It makes sense, though. I mean, it is a fucking fighter ability. I'll pass. You're a way better magician than I thought you were, Miss Ellen, even though you look younger than Miss Marissa. Thanks for the compliment, but I'm no kid. I'm just a magician that never grows old. Oh yeah, magicians like that do exist. So your actual age would be... I don't really remember, but it should be somewhere... Huh? Whoa, hold on, wait, are you older than Aya? Hold on. Quadruple digits. Are you older than Aya? Are you older than Aya? Ellen, are you older than Aya? Quadruple. She's probably older than Aya. I never would have guessed. It's not like I never met long-lived yokai, but this is the first time I've met one whose heart is as pure as a child's like yours, Miss Ellen. That's probably because I kept forgetting things, but a waste of all that time, huh? What a waste of all that time, huh? Oh yeah, I just have another nickname. The Empty Girl. No, Draco! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I have another nickname, the Empty Girl. People say my head's empty all the time, too. My memory has gotten a lot better since I started my shop, though. Especially stuff that has to do with cooking. I'd never forget that. The kitten, canal, and Socrates. The guests. It's all stuff I always keep in mind. You seem to be very interesting in these... what? Interested in these desserts. Do you want to try making some... We're up pretty good. Damn it. Another one? I can? I do! Then let's have another tea party. Sure, Makai's tea parties are completely, unlike Gensokyo's banquets. I like both of them. Let's start getting things ready. Thank you. I'm counting on you. Okay, another tea party. Oh shit, we can do that. Sweet premium. With a donut. She'll be filled. Damn it, Draco. You just... I don't have anything to say to this one. I really don't. This is a sun witch. I have no idea. I don't even know what it means. Sweet, dreamy premium. Let's have another tea party. Tea party! Whoa, you're prepared so much again. It must have taken a lot of time, right? Yeah, I want you to taste more of my cooking, Miss Ellen. She will be lightly glazed and cream-filled. I fucking hate donuts! And donut analogies. Like, they're alright, but you know what, Draco? I'm not a big fan of sweets. You're too kind. Here, try my kitten pizza, too. I'd help myself, then. It looks very cute, but it's actually stuffed with spice. That's because Socrates is very cute, but he doesn't have a very good temper. I still love Socrates a lot, though. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Sorry. Thankfully, she didn't model it after Socrates, otherwise I'd really lose my appetite. Is it good? The boar meat, mushroom, and broccoli. The nutrients balance of meat and vegetables and fungus. They also go very well together. Taste aside, the key ingredient, though, has to be the onion. As expected of a famous chef, you immediately found out my secret weapon. Caramel... You what in this pizza? The caramelization of onion actually takes way longer than baking the pizza itself. There's fucking caramelized onions in this shit. Onion? I never knew that onion could have such a rich taste. Color me in surprised. I knew it. I spent a very long time figuring this out. But as the main topping on pizza, I will definitely be a treat for you, your taste buds. Also, I've learned another cooking technique. You're so smart, Misty. I can't wait to taste your pizza next time. I'll do my best, thank you. Kitten pizza. Pizza with various toppings, perfect balance between nutrition and impression, especially the rich flavor coming from the caramelized onions offering layers of joy for your tongue. However, biting into a cute kitten pizza has proven difficult. I've never had caramelized onions on pizza. Pizza. Mima. I'm back. Force is relative. Each force has an equal and opposite reaction as well. Yes, what do we do? Why are we talking about Newton? Miss Mima seems to be thinking about some complicated stuff. Maybe another day. Ah, I didn't see you there. Watch the flowers for a moment. As soon as I'm free. It's fine. I know you're busy. I won't disturb you any further. It's good with pepperoni. Here, you know, I'll add it to the list. Yeah, you know what toppings I like on pizza? Have I ever told you what I like on pizza, Draco? Ever told you that? Ever told you what I like on pizza? Ho 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 ho! You might never want to talk to me after this. I like the following things. Pepperoni, sausage, extra cheese, extra sauce, white sauce on top of the red sauce, orange sauce specifically, stuffed crust, light crusted breading. I like my crust with crust on it. I also like sausage, pepperoni, anchovies, pineapple, beef shreddings, cheese on the pineapple, and beef shreddings. Really good, let me tell you. It's really, really good. Bacon, olives. Olives add a lot, man. They're so good. I love that shit. It's my favorite pizza. I have a recipe for it in the drawer that I give to my grandmother every time I want it. And then finally, peanut butter. It's amazing. It's amazing. It is so incredible. I could eat it every single day. What? What? Wait, what? Oh man, peanut butter is amazing with white and red sauce. If you mix peanut butter with white and red sauce and some bread, that shit goes hard. Oh, trust me, it's so good. It's so good. Oh. Oh. We used to have a pizza place. Well, it was a Golden Corral. But we had this Golden Corral that could make you custom pizzas. I would always order 2 slices. I'll take your word for it. You gotta try it at least once. It's really good. But I'd always order 3 slices of this pizza and then go up to their peanut butter fountain and just like dip the slices under it. Oh, let me tell you, that shit was good. You're just learning more about me. It's about time I should get ready to open the Izakaya. It's so good, man. One day I want to go up to some poor fucking cashier that works at a pizza place, list off all those things, and then end it off with, and don't skip on the peanut butter, alright? I want to see their reaction. I really do. Mochi. You know, you gotta pound mochi. You gotta pound it with a hammer. Nom, 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 nom. Instant death. Strength boosting. Mountain delicacy. Add strength boosting mountain delicacy, and we can add fresh aquatic. We can add fresh and aquatic. And then particular. Venison. So, boop, boop, boop. Just like going to pound, Ellen. Yeah, I don't blame you. A nice sunwich sounds like a nice way to spend your afternoon. Aquatic and fresh. Fungus and mild. Going till dawn. Those are Mima snacks. Let's take this off and put instant death on. Yep. Mima! My darling. So, what do you say? Darling. Pizza! What do I make this pizza on? A fucking grill? I don't think that's right. I don't know about that one, Chief. Have you ever seen anyone make pizza on a fucking grill? I mean, I think I've heard of that, but I don't know for certain. Fucking grill? A fucking grill? I've never seen anyone make pizza on a grill before. Chillable. He loves it. Pizza. Onion, broccoli, mushroom, boar meat. Onion, broccoli, mushroom, boar meat makes a pizza. Put a fucking fig in there. Actually, that makes it refreshing. Put a fucking flour in there. Nani? Why am I cooking this pizza? Heatable drink. Dry candy. Fua Fua candy. I have a way it would work if it is a charcoal grill. Well, no, this grill is based on magic and hellfire. Specifically, fire provided by Futo. I'm scared again now. It's just Futo, bro. It's fine. Probably. Sweet and home cooking. Fillable. A shop like this in Makai is great news. Gotta do this whole thing again. No. Anyways. Yeah. So, Fua Fua Ellen and her Fua Fua magic. Kokoishi Komeiji. Oh, but there's the other girl. Just blasting. Good thing I had my pieces on me because I started blasting. I started blasting. Oops, I almost served her a really expensive drink. Soda. And Koishi's gone. Alright. Ellen, what do I have to feed you? Ah, yes. Sea urchin, snowflower, snow fungus, tuna, dew. Can it be sweet? Yeah, so let's add some honey. Sea urchin, snow fungus, tuna, dew. Yes, there we go. You know, I think I'm gonna have a good time with this campaign. Not gonna lie. Hopefully the others will as well. Alcohol. She loves seafood. Dew, yeah. I knew it was one of the base ingredients. I never remember dew. Fungus. Oh no! Don't say that, that scares me. That sounds awful! Nah, I'm joking. I just have flashbacks to a certain other campaign. When I was younger. Oh boy, let me tell you. I got... it's... Give me a second. I'll tell you when this night's over. It's a long story. There we go. We should probably mark this recipe because this works really well for her. Nice. Oh, had flashbacks to that shit. God, I remember that. I'll tell you when this night's over, Draco. It's a long story. I've been playing D&D for 15 years, man. I got a lot of stories. A lot of them, most of them, aren't pleasant. Oh, God. Okay. Fruity cocktail. Is Ellen going to leave? Oh no, this is her shadow, I believe. No? No, it wasn't. She just spent the whole night eating here. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to prepare something in the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back, and then I'll tell you the story. This is a long one. Let me tell you a story, Draco. What you just said there is literally something I got triggered by. And I think it's one of the reasons I hate that kind of stuff. I remember at one point another one of my DMs said something exactly like that. And I wasn't expecting much. I was unexpecting at the time. Very unexpecting at the time. Very unexpecting at the time. I had no idea what to expect. This was way back in the day. This was, about 11 years ago. Or so. Probably closer to 10 years ago. You know, D&D 5th edition just came out. That kind of stuff. That kind of era, right? Let me, So... I had this... So... It was supposed to be a standard 5th edition campaign. 5th edition had just come out and everyone was playing it, right? It hadn't become, like, incredibly popular like it is nowadays. Like, overwhelmingly popular and, like, everyone in the world knows it. Kind of popular that it is now. But it was still pretty popular then. What is this? Is this broccoli? Yes. But it's still pretty popular, so we were playing it. And I remember... So this was a campaign. It only went for, I'm pretty sure, 7 sessions, because the DM kind of got tired of DMing the campaign and quit. Well, you know, fair enough, you know. I get it. So here's the story. We used to meet in the school's library every single day during IR period to prepare and even play the campaign a little bit. And we would always, like, get everything ready around that time as well. It was basically our little session zeros and some roleplay and some cool stuff, right? It was just a period we didn't really need because all of us were usually caught up on our school stuff, so we just chilled. And I remember this campaign. It was a 5th edition campaign set in a world named... Midrith. Yes, it was Midrith. I had to think there for a second. It was Midrith, which was the custom 5th edition world that this DM was making for this setting, right? And he had like a full map laid out. He had like a full-on like geographic map. You know what I mean by that, like hills, mountains, and like forests and stuff. Like multiple maps for the same place, just to like give full detail to like the geography of it all. That kind of stuff. Oh. Same as before. Yes. And I wanted to play... See, back then, I was into spellcasters. Because, I think I told you about this before. This DM kind of canceled a campaign before it even started at one point. And it was my first character I ever made was a druid. It was a druid. And keep in mind, as a druid, I wanted to go wild shape build, because I thought it was pretty cool. I even had like a gimmick that would help me in combat since I would be wild shaped so incredibly often, which was my druid realized that it might be difficult to determine who he is in wild shape as his with his companions. So he ended up wearing a porcelain mask. He ended up wearing like a porcelain mask he would pull out and put on when he wild shaped. So his allies could see the porcelain mask on the side of the creature's head and know it was him, right? Because I had heard horror stories of druids getting killed in wild shape by their allies. Well, I wanted to play a different character. I wanted to play a spellcaster that, like, worked. Like a, kind of like a, I didn't know what they were called at the time, but a martial spellcaster is what I wanted to play. So I tried to play Arcane Trickster. It was alright. Like, Arcane Trickster is okay. Was it Arcane Trickster? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, because no, I had Sneak Attack. So it was Arcane Trickster. Yeah, it was Arcane Trickster. What ended up happening is we go through the first 2 sessions totally normal. The DM does clarify right before session in the library on the day we're going to play that he wants to kind of take roleplay into consideration in combat. It wasn't combat, it was mechanics, is what he said. And, you know, I didn't know what that meant at the time. He just kind of said that, threw that out there. I didn't know what that meant at the time. So, as a rogue, I find that you kind of just get a lot of money, right? And it was the 5th session. It was the 5th session. Yeah, it was the 5th session. I had to think. It was the 5th session. And we basically started like a pretty stock standard adventure. We were escorting a merchant from town to town. We were escorting a merchant from town to town, place to place. And it was like a 3-town like caravan that we had signed up for, and we had been paid in advance. So I was kind of just stealthing. I was stealthing on top of a lot of the like wooden carts and caravans with my bow, just kind of watching the place. It was pretty cool, right? As an archer not an archer ranger, an archer rogue is always effective. It always does good damage. And then we get to this one part where we are attacked by hellhounds. We're attacked by like 4 hellhounds for no reason. You know, we get rid of them pretty easily. But it's really, really bad. And one of the caravan guards, no, it wasn't the guard, it was the nephew of the guy who, yeah, it was the nephew of the guy who owned the caravan. He ended up dying. So we had to stop in a town for a little bit and like, so the caravan owner could grieve, I guess. And I go in there. And I'm like, okay, cool. I guess we'll stay in this town for a little bit until he's ready to go. It's a pretty stock standard story so far. It starts raining really heavy in this town. Like really, really fucking heavy. And you know, the local wizard says, yeah, it's gonna rain for a while, so I'm just secluding myself. Good luck. It's gonna rain for about a week. And it's spring in this world, so okay. And I noticed something weird, right? I'm sorry if this story is like really boring, Draco. I'm trying to like remember something that happened more than 10 years ago. Yeah, I know it's a lot of rain. There's a reason for it. It's not like an unusual... It's not like it just so happened to rain for a week. There's a reason it rained for a week. So basically, I started to notice something pretty weird about the bartender at the tavern we were all staying in, right? Me and I don't know what he was. I think he was a fighter with a bow, but I could not tell you. I think he just really liked the archery fighting style. But he might not have been a fighter, he might have been a ranger, I don't remember. Our ranger fighter, whatever he was. No, he was a ranger, because I remember he had like a weird obsession with taming animals. He was a beastmaster. He was a beastmaster ranger, I remember. I had to think about that. He loved skinning and tanning and like taming animals. Me and him were like, wow, this bartender's acting really, really weird. This bartender, he's not serving certain foods that are on the menu. He doesn't know his way around too well. And we're like, well, that's pretty strange. That's pretty weird. And in the middle of the night, we get attacked by a woman. Right? We get attacked by a woman with a short sword. Like, she'll just literally attacks the, she literally sneak attacks the barbarian in his sleep. It was a half-orc barbarian, and she almost one-shots him in his sleep, but then she never hits another attack in the entire combat, because she just rolled really poorly. I was thinking it might have been something like a doppelganger or like a shapeshifter, but... So, we get into this, we pin her down, all of us, like, jump on top of her, pin her down with a grapple roll. We all, like, continuously make grapple rolls against her until she eventually fails. Because she was, like, a rogue dex build. And then we're like, yeah, who sent you? Where are you from, huh? And she doesn't talk, because she's incapable of speaking. She's completely incapable of speaking, and she looks like sewn up, weirdly. She's like weirdly sewn up in certain places. And then she dies like an hour later. We tie her to a chair and she like literally dies in the chair. And we're like, okay, well that's weird. That's odd. And we go downstairs, and like everything is perfectly normal. It's not like nothing happened. No one knows that we were attacked in the night despite us fighting in the hallway. So I'm like, okay, this place is weird. Fake teeth. Maybe a flesh golem. I think that's what it was. I think it was probably like a flesh golem of some kind. She had really weird equipment on her, though. She was like the most minimalist rogue ever. She had a short sword, a dagger, and 10 darts. And then no armor. She did not have armor on. But, so we go into this, and I'm like, okay. It's raining harder, this really sucks. I'm gonna literally just take a look around this place, because at this point, it's really fucking weird. So the night comes, and... and I'm like, okay. Me and the ranger were like, okay, we both have stealth, so we're gonna stealth. Alright. And the DM's describing, like, yeah, no one's in the tavern at night. It's completely empty. It's completely vacant. And there's low light everywhere. And keep in mind, I'm playing as a half-elf, so I can see. So we go into this. And I roll incredibly on my stealth roll. I have double proficiency in it. I didn't know what that meant at the time. Someone had to correct me. But I got a 26 on my stealth. Like, I am the fucking shadows. The rogue got not the rogue, the ranger got I think a 18. He rolled like a really well as well. We both rolled incredibly well. And I am the knight, essentially. And keep in mind, it's raining. It's raining incredibly hard. It's like basically a typhoon out there. So like, it's really hard to see or hear me. And I'm like, okay. Let's do this. We go into the back kitchen, and we find a trap door. And it's like, okay, yeah, you. Open the trap door, because I have thieves' tools. So I'm like, yeah, I'll open the trap door. So I open this trap door. And it's like a fucking weird-ass, like, staircase down. The DM describes it like a 30-foot staircase downwards to the cellar where the drinks are kept, with a doorway on the other side of the staircase, like in front of it, that, like, basically, the stairway ends and then the door begins on the right side. So the staircase here, I'll look at my mouse. The staircase goes down like this. If you're looking at it from like a side-facing angle, the staircase goes down like this. Then the room is around that, and then right here to the right of the staircase is a open door with no doorway, like no door. It's just a doorway with no door, and a candle light coming from the other side. And I'm like, okay. The fucking ranger's like, okay, I'm gonna go check around outside to see what's going on. It's like, yeah, okay. I sneak down in that basement and I start looking around. I find some pretty weird shit. There is just a fucking chest full of shoes down here. There is a chest just entirely filled with shoes. And it's like, what the fuck? And when I say filled with shoes, I mean like shoes of a bunch of different sizes. Like nothing consistent. But they all had matching pairs. And they're all like weirdly taken care of. Like they weren't dusty at all. There was a chest like filled with jewelry. Like really cheap jewelry, and like there was a bunch of weapons in one corner. It's weird, right? Like, I'm not weird for thinking that it's weird. That's really strange. So, this happens. I'm like looking through this. And I see in the room with the candlelight the guy, the bartender, he is in what looks like his bedroom, and he's like sharpening. He's sharpening a great axe, right? He's sharpening a great axe. He's just sharpening this big ass axe. And there's like hooves and like animal like dried animal leather on the walls, like he's like a hunter. And I'm like, this is pretty weird. I'm gonna go now. This is the worst part right here. I think this really influenced me, because I was pretty young at the time. I think this influenced me to hate it, like absolutely hate it, when roleplay comes into mechanics. Because this, I don't know how this happened, but the DM said, he said, lightning strikes. Like there's a bolt of lightning outside. And because like everything is open and there's a window, the entire basement like lights up. Like just real quickly lights up. And I'm like, okay. And he says, when this happens, the bartender looks up and he sees you. And I'm like, really? He beat my like 26 stealth, and he says, no. The lightning just let him see you. And I'm like, okay. And then the bartender starts like screaming at me, and he gets real angry for me being down there, calling me a thief. And I go, okay, I'm gonna cunning action dash, run up the stairs, because the stairs counted as difficult terrain, and then I'm gonna hide. And I get like a 20, right? Because I have double proficiency plus 5 dex. Even at level 4, like we were, that's still really, really good. I get like a 20. And keep in mind, it's low light all throughout here. It's not over yet, Draco. It's not over yet. This is the best part. So I run up the stairs, and he comes around the corner, and he's like, yeah, the DM says, yeah, you hid, but he knows kind of where you are, so he's just gonna attack you. I'm gonna make an attack roll for him, and I'll give him a -2. It's like, oh, okay. Alright. Because he just saw me. I like turned the corner and then I hid, because he was still in his room. Because we went to combat and I went first. So he rolls and he hits me. And the DM's like, just make me a strength check. As the DM said, he throws a hand axe at me and hits me in the fucking ankle. The DM's like, make me a strength check. I have like a fucking -1 strength. I'm a rogue, so I obviously fail. And then I fall all 40 feet down the fucking staircase and take 66 damage and fucking die. I literally fell down a flight of stairs and died, and I was... Because I didn't know how fall damage worked. I thought this, like, that's just how it works, you know? It was actually 76 because he hit me with the hand axe, but the DM just included that in the damage. So I fall down a flight of stairs and I fucking die. And I didn't know how fall damage worked at the time. There is like a little staircase right here. I didn't know how fall damage worked at the time, so I couldn't rebuttal that at all because I had no idea. So I just fell down some stairs and I died. And I think that's what gave me a deep hatred of roleplay interacting with mechanics. I think that's what it was. Or I think that DM just didn't want us to find anything, so he just killed me. But then again, the fucking campaign ended a few sessions later, so whatever, I guess. But yeah. I then made a new character. I made a new character, and I took I can't even remember. I didn't end up actually getting to play the character at all. It was a... God, what was it? I think it was a fighter? No, it was another ranger. It was another ranger. Hey, Nemesis, what's up, man? Oh, let me postpone these. Hey, Nemesis, what's up, man? We're almost through DLC 5 now, bro. We're almost through DLC 5 now. Getting close to the end of the game, fellas. Very close to the end of the game. Alright. Miss Ellen, I'm here to get feedback for the kitten pizza. It's a pizza made out of kittens, if you couldn't tell, Nemesis. It looks like a simple pizza, but it really tastes a lot. It takes a lot to cook. Yeah, a lot of kittens. That's because you need to dry the onions, then fry them until they're caramelized. Then, only then would it get the sweet and soft taste. It takes a lot of effort, but it removes the pungency from the onion. Well, I guess that would work. I never had caramelized onions on pizza. Some pizza now. I could too. I just got done telling Draco about what kind of pizza I like. It's good stuff. Shake. Okay, it's so worth it in my book. You just learned the dish and you already know how to make it better than me, as expected of a professional. If I ever find any more interesting recipes in the future, I'll remember them for you. Okay, so I like my pizza in a specific way. I like my pizza the following ways. So, when I get a pizza, I like it with extra cheese, extra sauce, and white sauce, so white and red sauce together, making orange sauce, with a rubbed crust, which means they have extra seasoning on the crust, stuffed crust, with a lot of stuff, pepperoni, which is good. I always love pepperoni. Bacon, of course. Bacon's very good. Sausage. Olives. Shredded beef. Pineapple. Which are very, very good. Shredded beef and pineapple add a lot to it. A lot. Anchovies, if I'm feeling it. Anchovies. And then a little bit of peanut butter. That's how I like my pizza. It's delicious. That sounds premium. Green Rabbit Girl. Where have I seen one of those before? Where have I heard of a Green Rabbit Girl? Oh, I know. This. That. That's where I've seen a Green Rabbit Girl before. If I find any recipes, I'll be sure to remember them for you. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. More information about Ellen. Ellen. The Sun Witch. Whatever that means. once Miss Ellen encounters anyone who needs help, she will do her absolute best to assist them. She's so pretty. She's a pretty friendly magician. Miss Ellen also retains consistent amnesia and enthusiasm. Sorry, Draco, but this one's got no cookie in there for you. She's not a lesbian, she just can't get pregnant. So, talking with her makes me feel full of energy. Ellen, how much foo-foo can... Okay, Nemesis, feast your eyes on the Fua magic shop. Fua magic! Feast your eyes on the Fua magic shop! This is the Fua magic shop. Yeah? I know, but she's a robot. Welcome to the Fua magic shop. That's not how that works. All right, we have Hecatia's Holy Trinity. This is a device made for cooking straight from the goddess of hell herself. Amazing. Fua magic. What does that mean? Fuck you. I don't know. I don't know what Fua means. Thank you for your purchase. I'm sure they'll be happy to have a good owner like you. It won't stop me from trying. Fair enough. Stations. Here we are. Holy Trinity. What does this count as? It counts as a boiling pot, frying pan, and a steamer. Oh. So, Nanuka. I think he breaks physically. I think so too. Oh yeah? What is that? What day is it? So the 26th of October next year, something will happen. What is that? Near the middle of the night. It's like gonna be 2 o'clock. Oh, also a week. So, So, not the 26th. My calendar isn't working anymore. The 2nd of November. The 2nd of November. That day sounds quite familiar. The 2nd of November. The 2nd of November. Next year, 2 o'clock in the morning. Until the 2nd of November, 2026. That's a weird way to say that, but fair enough. She could probably do it, too. She's a fucking robot with a nuclear core in her chest that can go for hundreds of years. She only gets tired when she wants to. Miss Louise, I'm here to get feedback from the Urchin Raindrop Cake. Mystia, I've been waiting for you. Raindrop cakes. Oh, the glorious shell is a favorite dessert among many. But how many have tried raindrop cakes with sea urchin? Crystal clear raindrop cake made for a fish broth combined with sea urchin. Yeah, you guys ever had sea urchin? Pretty weird. The ads are starting in 17 seconds. Pretty strange. Huh. Yes! Pineapple on pizza is great. It adds a sweetness that's amazing. It adds a sweetness that's amazing. Plus, the peanut butter combined with the red and white sauce makes it unbelievable. Oh, it's so good. So fucking good. Oh. God, I'm getting hungry. Nah. She can take anti-tank shells to the chest and actually be perfectly fine. A golden yellow hue on paper with premium... Oh god. Don't get her rusted. Now things... Oh, Marathon's winning, by the way. Now things is one original design. If you were a blogger in the human world, I'm sure you'd be as popular as I am. I don't know about that, but if you're interested, I can teach you the recipe too. Then you will also be able to share it on your blog. Great, I'll take you up on that offer. Thanks for sharing with me. You got ads? Boys, come. Forgot, I thought it was about a German bank. Why are you kidding? What the fuck? Bro, the ads have been over for like 20 seconds. They're being public. Are there German banks in Serbia? Hi. Did not know that. How much is German? How much is German? Not a lot by what I hear, but what was thinking? Oh yeah, we gotta talk to our friends. I'm back. Isn't the weather nice today? Oh, we already read this one. I see. German banks. Are you going to the human world, Miss Louise? Oh, it's you. Yep, this time I'm going to visit the beach with the biggest coral system in the world. You're going to Africa? Oh, yeah, that is true. They use euros. That's true. You're going to Africa? What's a coral? Sorry, I forgot Gensoku has no C. Coral are groups of organisms formed by many coral... And since we don't... A lot of... Yeah. I know the feeling. Where I live in the US, that's kind of happening as well. Except without the jobs. We don't got any jobs. Why do you think I'm doing this? Germans, Chinese. I see. I live in the poorest place in the whole US. It's great. Russians fled. Yeah, but don't worry. Don't worry. They'll just do that to their children as well. I hear ruining futures runs in the family. Ah, the world is fucked. But you know what? I live in one of the safest... I might be poor, but I live in one of the safest places in the world. Crime rate here is basically 0. Milk and sugar. Who's my favorite? Bread, milk, and sugar. Yeah. Sugar was good. I still eat it every day. Not as much as I used to. Oh! You had a goat? We never had a goat, but we had pigs. We had pigs, cows, and horses. We still have horses, actually. We still have 2 horses. They're pretty old, though. We just got rid of our last cow, like, a couple months ago. She is delicious, let me tell you. Gonna have some of her tonight, actually, funnily enough, shortly after stream. And the pigs, I don't like pork. Not at all, actually. I hate it. But it's alright. They were cute till we ate them. Then they were delicious, by what I hear. Did you guys ever farm anything? Because for us, it was mostly potatoes. And fucking... my thing is nothing. Like 20 animals, including bees. Ugh, bees. Bees are such high maintenance, man. They're good, though. They're fucking honey, man. I could destroy... You guys ever heard of Amish honey? Grew bird's eye chilies. We farm it today. Still. Nice. You guys ever heard of Amish honey? Fuck yeah. My family's got connections in the Amish. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my god. I spent a little bit over 24-hour car ride. So we have something. Do they? I don't know. Do they? I don't know if they have Amish where you live. That might be just regional thing. Like, that might only be like a dense religious thing. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know your local religions. But we got connections to the Amish, and up there they make this great honey where they take peanut butter and mix it with the honey. Pretty close, yeah, it's near Maine. We got connections in Maine. And they give us this honey that's like as thick as peanut butter, but it tastes like peanut butter and honey mixed together with a little bit of like cinnamon. It's only America, huh? I didn't know if they were in any other country in the world. I have no idea. I'm not religious. But, although, you know, don't get me wrong. Yeah, those guys. Don't get me wrong, though. I still like to keep up with pretty popular mangas, like, you know, the Bible and such. I still keep up with that lore just because I think it's interesting. The Inferno is definitely my favorite arc, but that's neither here nor there. So, it's delicious. It's like, imagine honeyed peanut butter with a little hint of cinnamon. That shit, so good, man. So good. You guys gotta try it. I've never heard of bird's eye chilies before. I've never heard of bird's eye chilies, Draco. We don't really got the ground for that. I tell you what. This shit is a rock farm. This shit is a rock farm. That's all this fucking soil is where I live. It's just fucking rocks. It's fucking limestone chunks. Really? I mean, perhaps not. If they're older than 30. Damn! Damn! You know what? That deserves a reward. Assemble tree branches with the beautiful colors. A very pungent sight. I didn't know there was such a pretty organism around. They'll be very popular among humans, right? Yep, it's a very famous location in the human world. Tiny animals could be pleased. Ah, box TV. Those are nice. I used to have one when I was younger. Is it full-on cathode ray, or is it like a box TV? Whatever. You know what? That was a really good one. Nemesis, you deserve a reward. A reward. A reward. A reward. Your reward is this. What spirit? They are primarily grown in Asia, but they grow quickly and turn into chilies. Right, and matched. I see. Alright. She's very thin. She do got a little bit of booba, though, surprisingly. Crazy to think that Aya's flatter than her. Crazy. Day or night, there isn't a moment where I'm not working, is there? For someone as hardworking as I of course, some soft of reward is a must. Some sort of reward is must. Drinking raw water will make your stomach hurt. Drinking spring water, and it's off to hell. Sure enough, that's because spring water usually has fucking sulfur in it. You gotta eat more. This is fan made. That is true. No. Oh, hey man, you wanna get in? No, that is true. Aya is flat. Aya is flat. Mystia. Well, actually, we don't know a whole lot about breast size in touhou. That's not something we know a whole lot about. But Aya I assume Aya's flat. Sure enough, I could get... no. How could I not sing when I'm in the hot spring? Ta la 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 ta la 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 la. Drifting through the hot spring, the night sparrow's beautiful song. I've always heard stories about the hot spring in hell. I never thought I'd get to experience it firsthand. Yay, Dog girl. Yay, dog girl. Probably a B or an A. Yeah, it's an interpretation. We don't know a whole lot. Hell, we don't know about characters' heights. How tall is fucking Aki? We don't know! Most people put her at like 5 feet tall. It feels completely different from the bath in the temple's freezing water. Although the head priestess said cold water helps you maintain a pure heart and mind. But this is really addictive. So comfortable, an easy life can destroy an iron will after all. Better not to stay too long, lest my will disappear. Staying a little bit longer should be fine, just a little bit. Wow, I'm so excited. So this is hell. Water is the enemy of books. Yes, water is the enemy of books. We can't have any moisture getting into the books, so Suzanon must keep dry at all times. Easy. But the best part about Kozuzu here, she's the kind of person you can spend a lot of time with. She's an interesting person. Unlike, well, probably me, but I have to be careful while bathing in the back room. Being able to jump into the water with a splash is so refreshing I can make it go a little higher. Yeah! Check out my killer technique, water cannon. Have a bath without it. Maybe I have talent as a sharpshooter. Anya! Unfortunately, An cannot get in the bath, as An is made of stone. Anya. Water and rock do not go well together, you see. Anya. I remember that there are plenty of hot springs on the surface. Secret self-damage. God. No secret self-damaging comments on my watch. Why don't we take a look at some of them sometimes? If the shrine also had a lot of hot springs, I'd get lots of visitors, right? Maybe it's possible. I better keep this experience in mind and tell Miss Reimu about it. If the shrine gets more visitors, Miss Reimu would definitely be over the moon, but if the shrine made a hot spring, Miss Reimu might stay in it for all of eternity. Nemesis is right. I just don't think I'm very interesting, personally. I am not a complex person. Maybe simplicity is the way to go, though, right? Perhaps that simplicity is better. Well, that doesn't matter, as long as Miss Reimu is happy. That said, I wonder if a Kamaimuro statue would sink into the water. Yes. Sakuya. I appreciate the invitation. It's my pleasure. Sakuya. She's got sake, and I believe that it's supposed to be one of the dishes we can make. But I still can curse you out. Fine. C. I wish I have time. Really? I ain't sure. I wish I had time to do this. I wish I could stop time here forever. You could. I'll get sick of it if I do that, won't I? Ever since coming to Gensokyo, how long has it been since I got to enjoy myself like this. Thinking back, it really does sound like a joke going from hunting vampires to serving one. A lot has happened since then, but this is nice as well. I wonder what Milady is doing right now. Raisin! Who doesn't love raisin and dungy naba? Sea, large sea. Master said frequently bathing in God. Okay, to be fair, Raisin is a bit of a narcissist. That's actually, like, confirmed. That's canon. She has a bit of an ego to her. And she keeps herself prim and proper because she holds herself at a higher standing than everyone around her that isn't her masters. But I still think having a conversation with Raisin would be nice. Imagine it. She's very sweet otherwise, right? She's very ouch! Sorry, I got ambushed there. She's very sweet otherwise. Frequently bathing in a hot spring can promote one's blood circulation. To a certain extent, it's a rather great remedy for insomnia. In that case, this should somewhat remedy the pain of being woken up by the rabbits every night. This is definitely the work of a certain rabbit whose name starts with a T and ends with an A. If only Master would take time to discipline her. Speaking of which, this is a hot spring in hell. Monkeys won't start popping out of nowhere, right? That's an old urban legend. Is that an old urban legend? Thanks, Nemesis. Good to hear. I can't relax at all. Yamu, yamu, yamu! That's how Yuyuko says it. Ghosts should be able to bathe too, right? I love this. I love this image. But I love the fact that her ghostly half is getting in on it, and her ghostly half is blushing. That is a common thing for her ghostly half to do in fan works. I love that. I think it's adorable. Yomo herself is just so samurai-esque. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Huh? Am I wrong? What is it? Oh my. 40%? Christ, oh Nittily, I would die. It's seen as a social lubricated drink, and it's popular across, well, where you live. 40% is the average, although as high as 70%. Yo, bro. I would fucking die. No? 80! Oh, 60. Bro, I would die. I get drunk on the smell of whiskey. Oh my god. That would be pretty funny, though. I would die. I can go up to a whiskey that's like 20% and sniff it, and I would start feeling tipsy. Oh, that would be fun, though. God. Well, Lady Yuko made an excuse in order to, in an eating competition in the human village. By the end of it, the restaurant was barely recognizable. Lady Yuko definitely knew the truth, but she did not even expose her. Lady Yukari knew the truth, but definitely knew the truth, but she didn't even expose her. Sighs. It's because everyone pampers Lady Yuko so much that she's so impulsive. She even caused, the previous incident. That's right, I can no longer afford to indulge Lady Yuko any longer. It's not good for her. Tonight, I'll reduce her from 10-course meal to 9, of course. I have to let Lady Yuko understand where I'm coming from. But would that be too sudden? What if Lady Yuko doesn't have enough to eat? Maybe I could add an extra dessert after dinner. I'm getting for a week. Then just gotta finish my college. Oh, man. How much? Let me check. Let me check. Holy Christ in Italy! Fucking goddamn. Oh my god. Give me a bit, but I'll be on it. Give me a bit, but I'll be on it. It's just good though. You know what I prefer as far as alcohol goes? Cocktails. Now cocktails are what I like. Could add an extra dessert after dinner. Hina! Hina's an interesting one. Hina's really thin. You don't see much pretty sights in the mountain. Is it really fine for me to take a bath? Hina! That's a hard one. 1,200 USD for a round trip. $1,200 USD. Just for the tickets. God damn. You know what's crazy? Meters tall. You know what's crazy? Okay, so for a round trip from me to you, Nemesis, it is 1,200 USD. But if I wanted to go to fucking Iceland for a week, a round trip from Iceland is 30 USD where I live. If I wanted to go to Iceland, it's 30 USD. For a round trip in this economy. Also, I don't know about that. How surprising, even without Notori's bracelet, all the bad luck evaporates with steam. I don't know, they kind of seem like maybe large seas? Hard to tell. Like people say they feel relaxed after bathing because all their misfortune had disappeared. The underground of the despised. Maybe I'd be suited to live here. What am I thinking? I'm a god who collects misfortune to give to other gods. Former hell has quite a lot of misfortune too. I've regained my spirit. I'll collect all the misfortune from former hell later. Yumiko! This one we literally know nothing about. Yumiko appears once and that's it. The culture here is completely different from Makai. These only really know how to enjoy themselves. Small D, I think. Small D, maybe. Till next season. There's a lot of time, man. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of time, and we got a lot of games to go through and a lot of events. Right? Me and Draco, we're starting this cool D&D campaign probably on Saturdays. We're going to be streaming it, so I think you would like it a lot, Nemesis. I think you would greatly enjoy watching it. And then, well, you know, Fridays. Fridays are going to be cool, Nemesis. We got that game. I'm really going to enjoy that particular game. Tales of Beautiful Memories. I'm gonna enjoy it. So that's what I feel like, to fully immerse yourself in a hot spring. So beautiful. I love the hair. I can feel the minerals subtly working on my body, the blood in the skin being rejuvenated and repaired. So within the endless amount of work, my body has already been exhausted to this extent. Huh? A little bit stronger in his words. Nah. Damn. Damn indeed. I see now. So the experiences aren't possible without leaving Makai. I understand a little bit better why Alice wants to stay on the surface. This one's the best, in my opinion. I feel, if it's just by myself, I can do it. Whee, bucket girl. I think, like, I am massive. No, because you can double distill alcohol. I know, I've made it. You can double distill alcohol. Perhaps. I'm thinking maybe A. It really is just me. Awesome. Little bucket, row, row, row. I'm the captain of the ship. My ship makes me captain. You take the shore party. I'll stay with my ship. Full speed ahead. Let's go. To think that work with the boss would net me such a benefit. Don't mind if I do. Oh, Jesus! And she fell asleep. To be 7'6". Well, hey, you know what? They do that in Germany. That's pretty close. It's so comfortable. This place must be the underworld's crown jewel. Speaking of which, doesn't the surface also open a few hot springs as well? Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm serious when I say this. Are you RoboCop? Komachi's breast size is what shrunk Aki. Aki, her boss, in, like, canon, is about the same size as Komachi, but because Aki's so much flatter, everyone makes Aki, like, 5 feet tall. To contrast with the fact that Komachi's so much taller and bustier. That is seriously why that happened in canon. Speaking of which, doesn't the surface also open a few hot springs as well? Maybe I'll sneak out and try them out sometimes. If Lady Aki caught me, I'd be lectured for a long time, right? It's been a while since Lady Aki lectured me. I actually kind of miss them. What did Satori-sama say? I gotta work hard at the Night Sparrow's shop to get rid of my lazy habits. Sigh, what a bother. Well, no choice, I guess. After all, if I'm gone for too long, Lady Aki won't have anyone left to lecture. I mean, someone's gotta put their head on the chopping block, right? How noble of me. Well, I'm getting sleepy. Rare moments like this should be spent with a clear mind on Cloud 9. Ah. Hot spring, all to myself. How luxurious. I'll see you later, Unzan. She's thinking about her wife. Relax. C, I think. Small C. Really? I don't know. She's thinking about her wife. A lot of people ship those two together, by the way. Hell's Hot Spring, how nostalgic. I swore I'd never come back here. I thought I'd return. I never thought I'd return in this manner. How comfortable it is to bathe in a hot spring. Jack. I see. In the past, while even sealed underground. Hold on, we're about to see a new one, gentlemen. Pranks, see there? Yeah, Marasa would pull pranks. Marasa played small amounts of pranks, poking holes in the ladle used to drink the hot springs water, or chisel a hole through the bottom of the bath. She didn't follow me here, did she? Yoshika! Water! I'll drown! No drowning! Hot spring won't die. Yoshika! Fucking... Don't even know. Her arms are too large. She fell asleep. What does that say? Hold up. It took every steroid in existence to become stronger. Damn. Hold up. Relax. That's what that says. It essentially says relax. It says relax harder. It's been washed away. The waves wash away the old moss hair. Next is... I know, Jiangxi are forever. Oh, we got a new one here. The sweet fairy. Water that releases steam? It's a bit scary if you ask me. She's so beautiful. Look at her. She's so pretty. A full bath is still a bit... Let's test the water first. Legs. I'm sorry. I got overwhelmed. It's rather nice, actually. I heard hot springs are rich in minerals and can help relax muscles and boost metabolism, among other things. Winks. Jump, maybe... Should I be brave and jump in? Maybe I'll awaken a special ability. But that's not possible, is it? Do the head and the body generally go in the same bath or in separate baths? Alright, Draco, figure this one out. She's so happy. Happy. Look at all the heads. I love that she can just take her head off and make a new one. She's so happy. What's what? This girl? This is Seki Banki. She's friends with the mermaid girl and Kaguro, the wolf girl. She's a noble. She's a yokai noble who lives in the village. So she is something called a Dullahan. Although it's never been confirmed what she is, most people call her a Dullahan because she has the ability. So what she can do is her body and her head are separate. She can take off her head and her head can float around without her. Also, she has laser beam eyes. And then if she wants to, she can just make more heads. She can just take off her... She can regrow a head and then take off her head again and just make another one. And then when she wants to, she can reabsorb the heads. And her body can operate without a head. It can, like, walk around. So yeah. Her name is Seki Banki. She lives in the human village and she is a noble. Something this good deserves to be enjoyed with more heads. See? This is more heads. I love how they all have towels on their head. But this is a bath only for one person. Am I breaking the rules? Oh well. Ugh. She's also kind of... She's a bit of a... I wouldn't say a bitch, but she's a bit of a... She likes to nag people. She's sassy, yeah. She's real sassy. Hot water alone is enough to calm the mind. Hot springs sure are wonderful. And everyone is feeling better. There we go. I feel like I could become the god of the new world. I'm fully bathed from head to toe. Gentlemen, I think that is perfect. Party. Party. Oh. Tibetan monks. Actually, Tibetan monks. Let's become Batman, essentially. Let's see how Satori is doing. Oh! Yeah, Nemesis, I have something for you. Hold on. I have something for you. Give me a second. There you go. I mean, fuck, Robin probably has more character than Batman ever will. Fuck. But, there you go. I think you'll like that link I just sent. It's a very nice comic. I think you'll like it. It is very cute. You know, guys, I can't think of anything I dislike about Touhou. It's crazy to say, because I usually dislike a lot of things about a series when I learn about it. Usually I always find something to dislike because I'm a bit of a cynical asshole. But that's just part of who I am. But I can't think of anything I dislike about Touhou. I seriously can't. It's too weird to be bad, probably. For my third eye, even the deepest thoughts are known to me. Satori! Hello, Miss Satori, where did you adopt all your pets? I never specifically adopted any of them. The animals essentially all come here on their own. So many of them. They're very popular, Miss Satori. It's because I am the only one who can understand them. To have you as their owner, they must be so lucky. Satori! Cheese room! Yep. I don't blame him. You know what, guys? This ain't gonna be the first time. This is not going to be the first time we go into a hot spring. Like I said, we're gonna be playing Ghost of Tsushima soon. Well, I don't remember a whole lot about the game. I do remember there are hot springs in that game. So we get to see Jin's sweet man ass. Like 26 times, because I remember the hot springs are important. They do something for you. I think they give you a permanent upgrade. So get ready for that. Yeah, that game goes harder than Diamonds, by the way. I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember the hot spring scenes, because they force you to, like, literally think about the game. What? When you get called weak by a crush, you get stronger. Well, maybe. I think it's a bit odd to better yourself for someone else's affection, though. Don't you? I never really got that mentality. What time? Oh shit, it's 9:11. I'll be right back. Okay. Gentlemen, I probably have to go now, unless them hamburgers start growing mold. So before I go, thank you both so much for coming. This has been an amazing stream. Whatever comes next, I'm sure we'll both enjoy it. All of us will enjoy it. If Nemesis is still here, I know it's probably pretty fucking late for him. See you next week, you two. It has been amazing. Get ready for a video on the channel as well. Hopefully I'll get it done sometime this weekend. I'll see you all later. This has been incredible. Goodbye.